Good morning, you guys, or better yet, it's afternoon. So good afternoon. Today is Monday, March 22nd, and it is lining appointment day. Yes, sir. It is lining appointment day. Yes, ma'am, Miss Girl. It is lining appointment day. So I'm super nervous and excited. Today is going to be a busy appointment. I have to get blood work. I have to get a COVID test, and I got to get the lining checked. Today will be the day that they determine whether or not what day we're going to transfer on. What they consider a good lining thickness, because that's what we're going in. We're going in to see if this endometrium lining has been thickening and doing its job in the last 2 weeks that they've been having me on the estrogen. So when you're taking the estrogen medication, it is supposed to help your lining thicken, and the ideal lining thickness should be 7 millimeters. That's the minimum for them to transfer. So anywhere from 7 millimeters to 8 millimeters today would be a very good starting point. So I'm super nervous and excited. I kind of feel like my lining is going to be straight and okay, because there was never any issues with my lining thickening. It just that it had inflammation from the endometritis, which, excuse me, I just had a hiccup, which was fixed. So we are looking at either the 29th or the 30th as a transfer date. We'll know today which one of those days is going to be my transfer day, what my transfer time will be, and what my start date and time for the progesterone and oil shots will be. When you do the progesterone and oil shots, they generally want you to do 5 or 6 days. So I'm not sure whether they're going to have me go 5 days or 6 days. I kind of feel they're going to make me go 5 if I'm within range of the thickness in my lining. Yeah. Also, I think that I just had a brain fart. I also think that my clinic requires a some form of steroid to begin during that last week for the progesterone, while you're taking the progesterone and oil. I think there's a steroid medication that I may have to take. I'm not sure which brand it will be. From my research, a lot of clinics use Medrol. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. I'm not a medication connoisseur, so I don't know how to pronounce the words. But it's spelled Medrol. From what I've been looking at and researching, that's what some women are taking when they need those additions. So I'm not sure again what they're going to pick as far as how many days to take the progesterone shots, only because I did not do a ERA. And the ERA stands for endometrial receptive analysis, receptivity analysis. So you basically, when you do an ERA, you're basically doing everything that you would do for a transfer without you ended up transferring. And it tells you in that ERA cycle exactly how many days you need to be on progesterone and how much level of progesterone you need in your body for you to transfer. Generally, women who have other infertility issues have that testing. So with me just being male factor with secondary infertility, I didn't have to get that testing. And if you are just coming into my videos and this is the first video that you've ever seen, my infertility is mainly male factor, which my husband has infertility issues, and I have secondary infertility, which it was 2 issues. For some reason, my left fallopian tube appears to be blocked. There's no fluid in it. They did not see what had it blocked, but it just appeared to be blocked when I had my HSG. It could have been blocked because from what the doctor said, it could have been blocked from the fact that they did my left fallopian tube. They did my right fallopian tube first, and when they went through my right fallopian tube, they saw spillage, and it can make the opposite side spasm. So when they went to push through the left fallopian tube, nothing came out. But they told me that they did not see any fluid in there. They did not see any cysts or fibroids or any foreign objects that could be blocking it. So they really truly believe that my left ovary, my left fallopian tube was spazzing from them shooting up my right. But, which is weird because my left side has the most eggs. I have the most follicles on my left side. I have like 6 follicles on my left, and then I have 3 or 4 real good follicles on the right. But my left side is the popping side. So yeah, it's 12:30. I'm a bit early, but I tend to always get to my appointments early for the simple fact that I live almost 4 hours away from my clinic. And I never know what traffic, what accidents, what road work that they're doing on I-40. So I'd rather always be early than to ever miss this appointment because I'm late. I am at this appointment solo, which is the first appointment I've never had somebody with me, and I had to drive myself. And I had a little mini concert in here, so it was kind of a good thing that I did drive because it distracted my mind from what was going on, and I had to concentrate on being on the road. So yeah, I am going to record. I am so glad that my practice does allow for us to record, and you guys be able to see what actually takes place during the lining appointment. So see you guys when I get back inside at 1:30. Well, on. That's good. Alright, let's take a look at those ovaries. Make sure they're looking alright. And we'll check your blood flow. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Go way over to the other side. I get to the left over here.
Blood flow on the right side looks good. Left side. None of the left side vessels want to give me a good waveform. There we go. Very good. They both look great. Lining looks good. Everything looks good.
Awesome. What's this on my chin? I don't know. All right, you guys, appointment's over. I had to do a COVID test, which I knew I had to do a COVID test. And in the COVID test, she said that she didn't have any more of the nasal ones. So they had to, unfortunately, do mine. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to get my GPS on my iPhone together and get my playlist together, because once I get on, I'll pull out this parking lot. I'm not gonna be able to. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be talking to you at the same time. So she said that they only had the throat swabs, which irritated me, but it was like, you know, whatever. It did make me gag, and that was uncomfortable, but it was not totally bad. But I would have to say this: if I had to choose between which COVID test to have, I would not do the throat swab. I'm irritated because I could have did a COVID test somewhere else. She asked, had I had a COVID test in the last 2 weeks? And I said no, because I haven't, because I can get them here. But apparently I could have gotten me a COVID test taken at another location. So that was like point one. Point two is my lining came back cleared. So I have a 12.5 lining. I have great blood flow on both sides of my ovaries, right and left. They're both great blood flow. She was able to get a great wavelength, which you guys in the clip before this, you'll see that. And we are a go for next Tuesday. So we're transferring next Tuesday on the 30th at 10:30 in the morning. I will be doing 1 milliliter of progesterone injections every morning starting this Thursday. And then I will be taking a medication, which I kind of researched and thought that was going to happen. So I'll be taking the Medrol 8 milligrams twice a day, but I'm only going to start that 2 days before the transfer, which is going to be Sunday. So I start that medication on Sunday, and I will finish it up a day after the transfer. I do have a prescription for that to get sent out. So tomorrow I'll get up and I'll take that over to the pharmacy so that I can get that done. I'm going to attempt to take it on base and get it done. Hopefully that's what happens. But yeah, I'm going to take this prescription in tomorrow because I'm not going to get back in time. Again, it's another 3.5 hour drive, and hopefully I won't hit traffic because it's almost 2:15, and I shouldn't hit any traffic coming back. So apparently we were DQ thick. I'm so happy just to know that all this waiting and frustration was worth it. I finally am at the end of the goal. She did confirm that we're transferring both of my embryos, so that's great. I'm just ready to get them back nestled inside. I am going to continue doing what I'm doing as far as drinking my palm juice and eating my avocado toast, just to make sure that I keep these, keep getting this lining together. But no, she, was very impressed with what my lining looked like. And I was kind of hoping for Tuesday. And not Tuesday, Monday. She could have probably given me Monday, but I think they were booked. And my doctor is out of town right now. So he will be back in town next week. So he will be the one that performs my transfer. So I'm super excited about him being in there because he was out of town on a family emergency for my egg retrieval, and the other, his business partner, his practice partner did it. And he still was a great doctor. Dr. Messon is really great. But I started out with Dr. Yalcinkaya. Dr. Yalcinkaya is the founder of this practice. He has 3 or 4 satellite offices. And I just felt more comfortable being with the actual founder. So I will sign off, and the next time you guys see me, it will be after I've perfected this progesterone and oil shot. I was really hoping they was going to let me take it in the evening so I could get help with it. And they're not. She did not draw on my butt where I'm supposed to inject it. But luckily, I've been looking at other stuff, and I still have all the paperwork from the previous practice that we went to, and I can look on there and it basically will tell me what to do. So once I've done it, I may do a video recording of me doing the progesterone and oil just to see how I'm going to do. I don't know, because I might be able to get someone to help me. I'm not sure. I got to take them in the morning. So she didn't give me a time frame. She just said just in the morning, and then after they transfer them in, then I can move to evening time, but it needs to be the same time every morning. So I'm probably going to shoot for 9 in the morning, just because the kids are out of school right now, and I'm not going to be wanting to get up early. And I know once they start back and go back on Monday, I'm not gonna feel like being bothered with getting up and making breakfast, getting them ready, taking them to school, and dealing with a shot all before 8 o'clock in the morning, because they have to be to school at 8. But thank you guys for following, and the next step is get these babies in me, because we stuck. Thank you.